tradition. Yeah, I messed up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine conviction. I drop hot takes like thunder from the saddle. Spit facts so raw they make cowards skedaddle. Ain't here to pander, I check myself too. If I'm wrong, I admit it, that's just what I do.
Big mouth, big truth.
Giddy up, girl, giddy up.
She wild, but she just
Riding tall. I'm a big mouth on a horse, don't need no permission. I speak truth loud like it's holy tradition. Yeah, I messed up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine
conviction.
big mouth, big truth. Giddy up, girl, giddy up. She wild, but she just riding tall. I'm a big mouth on a horse, don't need no permission. I speak truth loud like it's holy tradition. Yeah, I messed up, but I own my position. A fair queen riding with divine conviction. Viction. Don't up, baby, up, baby.
The truth just arrived.
I don't know if they can hear us, Nugget. It's not showing live online on YouTube.
Wild, but she just
No?
No, go look at it on your phone. It's not showing that we're
Okay.
live. There's zeros watchers. Even though
But there's people in the chat.
Yeah, there's people in the chat typing. Do you guys
I
hear us?
wonder.
Hello? Yeah, because I see in stream, I see that it's been counting the live.
No, I can see it.
Oh, it must have just popped. Did they hear the intro? Ask them if they heard the intro.
Did you hear the intro, everybody? I wonder if it's because Joneson was live in the StreamYard.
Maybe.
Yeah, they
Nope,
said no
they didn't.
intro. Well, I'm
No
not gonna play it again. You missed out. It's just the
I went
basic
to like
intro.
pull up the chat on my phone because I like to be able to type under my own name instead of yours. And I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
it still says it's upcoming.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay, there we are.
Okay,
I
well,
bet it was because Joneson was still live. So that's good to know. We can't be live at the same time.
Yeah. Listen, thank you so much for the $10, Bethany. I have decided to go to monetization. They say that if you get monetized, you can go on vacations. I'm trying to go to Hawaii, okay? So I came on the internet and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to grift today.
We ain't going to Hawaii. We're going on a joint cruise. We need some
That's right.
monostatation.
We do need-
Monostatation here
Yep.
so that we can get a joint cruise. So please.
Yep. Please, okay, we'll do a little infomercial. Please, if you're willing, send 3 besties and their men to an island far,
In the
far away
Caribbean.
from here, not to be confused with the internet island, an actual island with clear waters, white sand, and no YouTube.
And listen, if you don't like us, you can still fund this and pray that we get hantavirus or something. So it's a
Oh.
win-win both ways.
Please don't wish that on me. Listen, wish that shit on Joneson. I don't want that. No, thank you. I'm not bringing nothing back from here.
Wait, which one? We look like, okay, there we go. The other way,
Thank
it looks
you,
like
Carrie.
2 giant boobs. This looks like allies.
Yeah. Anyways, I did go ahead and I did get my monetization turned on. And so I will I am gonna try. I don't have memberships. That's the only weird thing, and I don't know why I don't, but they say maybe it could take a couple of days.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Take a while.
But I am gonna start next week. I'm actually gonna be starting. I'm gonna try and do streams 5 days a week. Some of it will be Krama related if I've got opinions on that shit, and then the rest of it'll just be random stuff that's going on in the world. A little bit more towards the what do you call it? Like old school kind of Krama. Just talking about some of the stuff.
it the OG Krama community. Like we were talking on a call earlier today, and I was like, the Krama sector is dead. I wish we could bring back the Krama sector because whatever this is, it ain't fucking Krama. So I can't do my own channel right now. It's just not feasible with time. But I'm always happy to hop on my besties panels, both of them, and disturb them and help them build their channels.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Amy Lynn. Thank you, Tripper, and thank you, Tess Mac. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about it. So this morning we were hanging out in the Discord, just catching up, listening to all the things because Deets and I haven't really been around like that. And so we were just listening to the, what's going on in Krama. I wouldn't even call this Krama anymore. What's going on in the BNN, sector, right?
The BNN sector.
Yes. And so we learned of this crazy community post that had 455 comments. And I was like, I've never seen a community post have that many damn comments on it.
Can I play none yet? No, I haven't. Well, yes, I have. But not as it relates to drama. Wait, where's the Island Girl clip? I wanted to play that for Jonesy.
Oh, is it in there anymore?
I think I found it.
If I just believe it.
That's not it.
Nope.
That's not it. Which one?
Let me see. Where's the videos at? Let me see.
Oh, this was.
I think someone is a little triggered.
I don't think it's in here anymore.
No, I don't think it's in here anymore. I think we took it out, huh?
Hey, B-Tim's a loser.
Shut up, Carrie.
It's a song.
It's a song.
Yeah, I don't have the clip uploaded anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
well,
bye.
you know what? I'll make a clip for it since I'm trying to earn us the cruise to the island. So I'll make a clip of it, and I'll take our pictures. I'll take you, me, and Jonesin, and see if I can't like AI us with the dance on a beach.
There you go.
See what I can do there.
On an island. I wanted to play this one all the way through though, because you just played the first part. I got to hear my grandson's laugh before we start this dramatic reading.
I'm ready to sign them papers.
Okay.
Luke's little.
Sorry to make fun of him. Yeah. I love that.
Anyways, so we started reading the doggone comments in this community, and it took over and turned into a dramatic reading with a million different accents. We had a little bit of country, a little bit of redneck, a little bit of, I don't know, angry little man.
We had whatever we could come up with. And I want to preface this though. When we do these accents, one, we're never making fun of anyone's voice or their accent, because I think I have a very shitty voice and a very shitty accent. I don't even have an accent. And two, I think most accents are beautiful. We're just trying to imitate funny accents. It's not that.
Yes.
Please don't read any deeper into it than that.
Yeah, we're not making fun of anybody with an accent. So we decided that we needed to do a live stream today and do a dramatic reading of this comment section. Now, Deets, it's easier for me to put it on my phone, but would you prefer for me to have it on the screen?
Yeah, put it on the screen. What kind of accent do I have, that girl?
Oh.
I don't, like, seriously, I don't have I live in the Midwest. I live in Central Illinois. Everybody already knows this. It's not a Midwestern accent. It's not a Southern accent. It's definitely not North, East, or West Coast accent. So, like, what is it? It's not a Midwest accent. A Midwest accent is like, I don't know. If you've heard a Midwestern accent, that's like definitely Northern Illinois and like Wisconsin, Minnesota, and they have that don't you know and all
Minnesota,
that.
don't you know?
Yeah. Don't you know we gotta get some cheddar? Like, I don't have that. Southern Illinois is very and they think Luke has a country Southern accent. He does have a little bit of one, but not like Joneson and her hubby. But Southern Illinois does have a typical Southern accent. Central Illinois, we're screwed. We get nothing. We got screwed out of an accent, y'all.
I don't know what happened. Okay.
Yeah, put it on there. I'm gonna bring it up on my phone though too, just so I can see it easier.
Okay. All right. So this is how the post starts. Okay.
Mhm.
There was an edit. Apparently, we're this is our understanding of it at this time. At first, it started off right here. So sitting here wondering how the fuck anyone feels perfectly fine putting out another mom's personal business. Excuse me. And we have the wonderful chasing in a field full of flowers, just so peaceful, with her two middle fingers up and the words weirdos across the top. Okay. Now she had to go back after 455 comments apparently and clarify that she hadn't read the docs. I listened to Laura start reading it and I turned it off. Okay. So she did end up having to clarify where, but look at this shit. 456 comments. These people were in it to win it. Can you imagine? They were there probably for hours, if not days. Just
I was just like, the angry typing these people had to be doing. Listen, to be fair, in private, we only read like 20 comments. So this ought to be interesting. We have no idea what we're getting into.
Yeah. It will definitely be fun. So, all right. We will start with MFW. I will say the people who we do like, we'll probably give them some nicer, kinder accents. I'm just speaking for myself here. And the people who I don't know, you probably will get a random accent. It doesn't mean that's what I think of you. I just don't know you to even know even what you sound like. And your comment is what I base that off of.
You're all getting random accents from me. I'm just saying. I don't know what's going to pop out of this mouth.
Yeah, girl, it was like actual hyena.
Southern, yes, I'll be trying Southern. It'll come out like British somehow, or at least my form of British. So, like, you don't know what you're gonna get. And every
my British really
ends up Jamaican.
My British ends up sounding Pakistani. So I don't know how that works.
Thank you.
Every time that's how it ends up working. So we'll see. All right, here we go. I'll start off. MFW said, I find it strange that Chasing makes a post on her own channel and people think that she's got to be some moral authority for the entire YouTube. She's had the same stance for as long as I have known her. Years, by the way. Some of you need to grow up and realize that you don't have a problem until it's done to you and or your favorite person. And this is something Chasing has said for the longest. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. I'm sorry, Chasing. This is ridiculous. I hate that everyone doesn't naturally get it. I do hope you and yours have the best day and week ever. Edit to say, some of you have never posted a word on this channel, so stop saying that Chasing hasn't called anyone out across the board. Sheesh.
Yes. Thank you. Should I say who it's from, or do you just want us to read it?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
We're just going to read it. I feel like it'll flow better.
Okay. All right. She's trying to compare apples to oranges. There is no across the board here. BJ puts this stuff out herself. She went live every time there was a visit to her house or a doctor's office. She made it everyone's business, so to speak. If she didn't want people to know or comment, she wouldn't have done that. Yes? If she hadn't done all that and blamed everyone but her own bad parenting, no one would be searching dockets. And by the way, who found this anyway? I don't know that she didn't share once again and one of her own damn people spread this shit around.
Her actions don't dictate others. Seriously, this is so embarrassing. Nope. I never. Wait, I can't do the same one. I'd never show my face again if I were BJ.
Oh, wait a second. Mine just went away. All the comments to hers. Hold on.
You got to sort by newest.
I did, but then I was there and then it was gone. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what I did? I put show more replies.
Yeah.
And I can't show more replies.
Okay, here. There's only one more. There's only one more reply from Remy. And Remy says, can the same be said by those who stream BJ 24/7? They can't control themselves either. I don't know what you were doing there, Remy, but that's your voice.
Funny thing is, it sounds nothing like Remy.
Nothing like Remy at all. I told you, I'm not picking and choosing. It's just going to be whatever comes out of this mouth.
Okay, all right. Next one. Alex Arison. For me, it's not really her personal business, but I see where you're coming from. But when should people pay attention? Because it is neglect. Looking the other way or minding our business feels wrong too. When do we pay attention? Do we wait until something happens that can't be fixed or undone? Would we be saying it's not our business if it was another form of neglect or abuse? I'm not saying it's something that needs awareness, but also it's not a secret I'm going to keep. At the end of the day, it really sucks for the little people that will be affected by her laziness and her actions. Anyways, appreciate your perspective.
Okay, so Sin sent you a $2 super chat. Thank you, Sin.
Thank you,
Sin.
Sin.
We need the usernames. All right.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to doing that then.
Wisconsinite. I love this photo.
What?
And then
I love this photo.
Then Law
I was like,
Nerd.
wait, what happened? Okay.
Law Nerd says, Chasing, how long have you been YouTube? How long have you been YouTube?
How long have you been YouTube chasing?
Unfortunately, this doesn't shock me. It is cringe. Is it cringe and gross? Yes. It takes two to tango. Everyone, please protect your privacy, your wallet, and remember, if you engage in BJ stuff, be prepared. If anyone wonders how she has support, if anyone wonders how she has support, does anyone believe she is the only mother on YouTube who puts YouTube above her kids, her fake spouse, or her financial responsibilities? Protect your privacy, protect your sanity, and most importantly, protect your money. I agree, Lawner.
2017 is when I came around, but started making content a few years later. Long time and good advice.
That Boston accent.
From Chasing.
Okay, Pixie. Oh, my friends are going to hate me out today. Pixie says, it's nobody's business what someone else's kids are doing. Nobody. Once you start justifying going real life on kids, you lost the plot. That doesn't sound like Pixie at all, by the way.
No. Okay. Hypnotic Drifter. Those of us who have followed you for 8+ years know that you're not here for financial gain, nor to cling to controversy. Unlike many here who are trying to suck the life and funds from others by creating unnecessary chaos and confusion. The naysayers and agitators in this comment thread and the instigating YouTubers who are using this post to incite hate do not even have the wherewithal to think for themselves and determine what is right from wrong. Instead, they're here to exercise blind loyalty, and for the majority, rely on this nugget of YouTube for deception, cheap entertainment, and a sleazy way to pay their bills. Or waste it. Pay their bills or waste it by throwing it away to an online character or an ungrateful avatar. Damn that. Ooh. Shit. I feel like I need to give this a different level, but Anyways, I'm strongly agreeing with this comment. They have no idea how to identify their parallel from their perpendicular. So many folks are spending too much time here rubbing brain cells together to earn a third place trophy. I wholeheartedly agree with your stance. If only people would choose to shoot birds, there would be no real life consequences, felonies, or lawsuits. Wait a second. Why are these shooting birds who choose to shoot birds?
I don't know.
I don't understand that part, but okay.
Okay. Thank you, you motherfuckers.
Always. Leon said, heart, heart, heart.
Charlie Girl says, what's so pathetic is all of these excuses like, well, she did it, they said it, someone else did it, so that justifies their own shat behavior. How about you just don't be a shat human being? Choose kindness. Don't be a dick.
A dick. Okay. You set shit on fire today. I had to come back and be nosy to see how many comments you were up to. Almost 400. Praise hands, praise hands, praise hands.
Jeez, this is absurd, you motherfucker. I think adding motherfucker is going to be the only way you can tell I'm trying to do a Boston accent.
Yeah.
Count
Okay.
Tessa says,
gotta say, the Southie in me respects the hell out of you. You say what you think and don't back down just because people are being, well, if you know, you know.
well, if she's a Southie, she's got a South Bostonian accent.
Shit, I thought she meant a Southerner.
I think it's Southie from Boston. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, okay, well, my bad, Countessa.
Duke said, and you look great flipping them off. You go, girl. This place is crazy.
I loved her excuse tonight that anyone could find the school. Wow. I have no idea where Brittany lives, nor do I care. Laura loves endangering children. Anyone putting that out needs their heads examined.
Oh my God, Ash is gonna kill me.
Oh my God, Ash sounds like a fucking auctioneer. A Southern auctioneer is what she sounds like, just so you know, in case you haven't heard her before.
What's funny is the people that think this mess means no one on the internet called CPS when clearly multiple people have called CPS and the cops from the internet. Truancy would be one perfect specific call to CPS. Not multiple people calling from the internet and saying they were calling because of online stuff. The excuses being made for all the real life crap is just hysterical, really. People will bend over backwards to make their shit behavior okay.
It's complete user and utter insanity. These people are fucking unhinged.
High five in chat. Yay, human connection tripper. Sorry. All right, where were we?
Not the human connection tripper.
Okay,
That's
I can
funny.
do Audrey perfectly. Seeing that your community post didn't gain much attention, I just thought I'd help you out a little. Heart. Oh, she left an audio. Can you-
Transcribed voice reply. Thanks, Audrey. That's exactly what I needed. My attention.
That's exactly what I needed. More attention.
Oh,
Aw.
there you go.
I didn't know
She
you
can hear
could
it in her
do
voice.
that.
I didn't know you could
Okay.
either reply in a voice.
That's nice. Extra pickles. I think I saw in the chat earlier she's from Iowa, so I'm just going to use my voice. It's
Oh.
okay because it's Brittany. When anything happens to her, it's now acceptable by the majority to feel entitled to know exactly who, when, how, and why, and down to the second of the moment things happened. It's gross, and the way her baby has been spoke on by Laura is the most disturbing thing I've heard another woman ever say about a baby and a mother. Oh, and you have called what's wrong is wrong and right is right by people, no matter who it was. Clue, QB, Melissa, Sinner, Joneson, Brittany, nonsense. I don't know who who else? Bottom line is you have, and then after they say, well, what does Chasing think? What did Chasing say? You get shit for it, no matter what. Anyway, I'm glad Ninny reminded me about candles, and Anne shouted them out in her live yesterday morning.
Oh, that was nice.
Mhm.
Gal, it makes me actually insane. If I say something, people act wild. If I say nothing, same thing. Literally, who cares? What the fuck I think? I don't even care.
I don't know what that one was, but that was not okay.
It was a mixture.
Boston supports Lana. That's exactly right. Oh gosh. If this was anyone else, they would be losing their minds that this was put out. This never should have been shown or read. I was trying for German. This is clearly not German. It won't change anything but cause more drama. It's just disgusting that any adult would find joy in showing this. Now, I know Britt well enough to know her kids miss a lot of school. Do I agree? No, I do not. I also know she made sure to always get doctor's notes when they were sick. I'm so sick of seeing people say she's so lazy. She couldn't even call the school and let them know how kids were going to be absent. Brittany is far from lazy. The way this has been spoken about is heartbreaking to me because Brittany has been through a lot. She can't catch a break. I also believe most of the CPS calls were from the internet. As far as all the stuff spoke about the baby, it legit turns my stomach. I was watching Laura and going into her chat when I stopped modding for Brit. As soon as baby was born and all this crap has been said, I stopped being in there. I stopped going in there. Also, it's funny, the same ones that were on Brit's side telling her to go get Aros, QB, again, I'm getting Schmidt, against GW, QB, Clue, and Cletus, those same people are now cheering on exactly what they were all against not too long ago. Them all siding with Laura and cheering on the most vile shit.
Ash, it's vile to see how people try and justify their shitty behavior, blaming Brittany for their inability to control themselves. Just reading these comments has blown my brain. These people really believe the crap they say too. When it starts happening to them, it will be a different story. And that's the wire they are walking. And it's not a matter of it, but a matter of when. This is how behavior like this evolves.
You obviously never listened to any of Melissa's Wade Wilson coverage, or else you know that my accents are actually fucking fabulous. I can't even.
We have amazing fucking accents. You all don't judge us.
I can't do voices. I can't do impersonations either.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Sweet Blue Callie says, do these people not realize that they are giving Brittany J support? I thought that people had enough common sense to know that if they don't like someone, don't watch. You can't be bothered by something someone says if you don't hear it. And all those busybodies that run back and gossip aren't truly your friends.
The reply is also from them.
Oh, I want to add the fact that none of them can say they care about those children. For the simple reason, if you did, you wouldn't exploit them in some of the most valuable times. You people are nasty. Thank you, Chasing, for allowing me to voice my opinion. Please do not be offended by my accent.
Misty Blues. BJ has gone on for months accusing people, creators, and subs of calling CPS when she knew all along that it was the school that reported her to CPS. She has lied all along and made a fortune from playing the victim over this, all while their own actions was the cause of all of this. Why are people looking at those who are speaking on it rather than those who did this to their children? Will you ever expect accountability from them?
Chasing says, I agree. Accusing anyone without proof is 100% wrong, you motherfucker. I forgot.
Pixie
Pixie said, fuck
Pixie dropped a link.
you. Fuck you very, very much. I don't know what the video is. I know it's like a fuck you thing.
Yeah. Here's another point, another viewpoint for you to consider. Okay. Remy. OMG, there are 316 now.
Ma'am, I refuse. And 39 new subs? Why? Leave. I blocked half of them, motherfuckers.
398. Giggle. Shaking my damn head.
Hang on.
Yeah, this is a mess. Why? Why the fuck are there 400 comments about this? Why?
Yes, coffee, she does.
Why? 408. 437. You're famous now, girl. Don't forget us little people at the top.
I can't see any more of those replies. Is that the end of those ones?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me go down. Okay.
Tebow Michelle.
Let's see. What do I want to make Tebow Michelle?
She feels Kentuckian to me. I don't know.
Kentuckian? I don't know what Kentuckian is, but we'll just try it. We'll give her like a very, Boomhauer kind of vibe.
It's like a very twangy Southern accent.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me try that then. It is all beside the point. No comments made will change the life of the child or children concerned. It is for the proper authorities and agencies to deal with the situation for the best outcome for the family. It was not made public to help anyone, and help is needed here. It was done for revenge, for dislike, for hatred. Karen, certainly not. Just to read the comments toward Chasing is quite disheartening. She is not part of Brittany's life or responsible for her behavior. She just stated that this is not for public consumption. She does not agree or disagree with Brittany. She simply stated that she wants no part of this circus. Bless your hearts.
It's a public document. Why is it every other community uses public docs except this one? BJ is basically neglecting her kids. Then she is doing true crime. It's wrong. She's wrong.
Oh, stop it. I love this comment.
God, I hate it when I see a name that I see in the chat. Like, please do not be butthurt.
Amy Lynn, don't be nice. Like this is just jokes, okay?
Totally agree with you, Chasing. It's ridiculous what some will do and they don't care. Believe me, it's not because they care at all.
Looking marvelous, darling.
Marvelous. Okay.
Damn.
Just Jen.
See,
what?
We know who that is. We used to know them.
If you want to do it. I don't know who it is.
She kind of sounds like Kate. Like Kate the Great.
I can't do that voice.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Do whatever voice. It's fine. Give her a really mean and ugly one, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. See, the first issue with this is that it became okay to so many people when it happened to Queen Bee. Oh, I know who this is. When people filled chats to give their opinions on something that was never brought here to begin with. Unlike BJ, Queen doesn't so much as breathe her children's names, let alone anything about them. I've been close to her for 3+, and I can truthfully say that I don't know the names. Not many on these streets can say the same. So I agree with you that it shouldn't be content for YouTube, that it's affect their real lives. Unfortunately for Beach, she has made their lives not only her content, but as a way to make money. People forget how this all started because it's gotten so out of hand, how there came to be BNN. I frequently find myself thinking it can't get worse, but then I'm proving how wrong I am.
It's never been okay.
Back to how this got started. Beach and crew decided to attack Queen and Clue's parenting and speak on the children. So I don't necessarily agree with the reports being released and discussed. I don't hold it against creators who are. BJ herself made that okay, and even let her buddies panel and say the worst stuff while she herself giggled. It is what it is, but it's important to remember how it started.
Remember when Burnt Toast read out BHB's arrest record? That was okay, right? Let's not pretend this is new.
I don't recall Burnt Toast reading it. I may not have been around yet. I remember Shitterist playing body cam footage of BHB. Ironically, a lot of the ones calling this out were in his chat while that was happening. So, gray folks, where's the line? Was it ever wrong? Has it always been wrong? Is it okay depending on whose it is? Whoever is worthy this week, because let's call a spade a spade. There are no longer lines to separate right from wrong, and it hasn't been for quite some time. People who used to review BJ before the Rico had no issues calling out all of her BS, but she's now become the underdog, so people feel sorry for her. She brought everything to the internet. Had she not, no one would know any of it. People behind keyboards are the cruelest around.
Says the person behind the motherfucking keyboard, but okay. All right.
That one hurt
Okay.
my throat. I will not be doing that one again.
Okay. All right. Okay. Brantley said,
I'm gonna make you an offer.
yeah.
An offer you can't refuse.
Thank you so much, Mary Fairy Fly. She said, Starlight, Starbright, let Nunya be a hillbilly tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Here you go, Mary Fairy Fly. Even though I know Brantley is not a hillbilly, I'm going to make him a hillbilly just for you, okay?
I don't even see that one.
What? Her
Oh,
comment?
yeah, I do know. Okay. Where are you at?
Are you talking about what comment am I about to read? Brantley's?
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're good?
Yeah, I think so. Just read and I'll figure it out.
Okay, here we go. Y'all people having an unnatural obsession and hate for this lady. It's kind of scary. Yeah, I get it. She has done this and that. Oh well. Just got back to calling her baby ugly and her boys dumb and ugly. Jeez, guys, what the hell? Smiley face.
This is the second time I've seen you comment saying her baby was called ugly. Who said that? Brantley, who's can you not see the reply?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I didn't answer that right. Brantley said, it's been said a few times in the chat, more so comment sections that I've seen myself. Heard a few creators who've said it. Can I prove it? No. nothing like, can I prove it? No, I can't prove it. But I did hear it happen. Okay.
My dad is on a cruise, said foul as fuck around here nowadays. I just every time I see my dad is on a cruise, it's like screamed at me. So I just figure we go scream it too.
Definitely. It feels very appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nanny C. Chasing. OMG. You already sent out my package. You are fast. Did you get my emails?
Jimmy Howard said, leave chasing alone, you psychotic people.
Beverly Palmer said, love, hugs.
Respectfully typing. Okay, how do I want to do this? First, womp womp for the engagement on this post.
Whoop, whoop.
Why isn't everyone? Oh, whoop whoop. I thought it was said womp. Hang on. I was trying to read it off the screen. That's why I should just read it off my phone. Okay. First, whoop whoop for the engagement on this post. Why isn't everyone in this comment section calling out all the other content creators? You people are so full of hate for one person, and that is sickening. Leave chasing alone. Stop acting like Clue, QB, GW, and all the others haven't crossed lines. I thought it said one.
Lord, Jason, don't you know you can't be a normal human being on the internet? Oh, on YouTube? Shaking my head, love. Oh, I want to do this one.
Go right ahead. If there's one you want to do, read it.
Sammy Bumma B.
Oh.
I don't agree with all the real life BS either. And I do believe this was done because BJ was just discussing something about Clue never being a nurse. So where does this stop? That was private information. Yes, it didn't involve children, but we all know involving children for any creator is sadly no longer a rule. That goes for all sides. I saw a comment from a reliable sub on here saying the attorney BJ hired Rancher is actually good and helped another YouTuber on here. And he told her not to respond to anything and certainly don't be putting out any personal information. The creator did exactly what she was told to do and won. I'll give it to you, Chasing. You absolutely call things out when you hear it, regardless of the side.
Can you say snap into a Slim Jim? Like that.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Axelot says, Chasing hasn't changed.
Man, I should have gotten a bottle of water.
She sure hasn't. My dad's on a cruise and I'm so glad she hasn't. She's still a decent person when do many are nothing more than trash. I could not do that.
But you know the funniest part about it is every time I see my dad is on a cruise, I can't just think, like, I can't just read their comments in my head like in a normal voice. I do the same thing as you do. I automatically assume like that everything is screamed at me.
And it reminds me of that crazy, the wild Thornberries, the crazy youngest kid on there that was like a Tasmanian devil. And I think it's because of their avatar picture, but that's where I was like, it's fast and it's loud. Sorry, my dad is on a cruise. That's just what comes to my head. Sorry.
I'm sure they'll laugh. I'm sure.
Okay, here we go. All Sign says she turned her CPS interactions into content and villainized a large group of people, saying they are responsible for tearing her family apart. There is no need for her to tell YouTube about CPS, and there's no way anyone could or would find out. But she chooses to monetize this part of her life, blaming people who she has no proof against. She puts people in the position of feeling the need to defend themselves and then cries foul when they do just that. No matter what happens, she presents herself as the victim in a situation that none of us ever brought up or asked for. It is a narrative entirely driven by BJ, and we're just being dragged along as the bad guys.
They really did. Love you big. Another fuck you from Pixie.
Are y'all on the moonshine again? No, this is just us. Okay. The one piece of advice I've given is protect your private life. Not much more I can say on it, you motherfuckers. Right, because it's none of our business until she makes it our business by making us the villain. She has to have a bad guy, someone other than herself, that is the reason for the CPS involvement. The story is much better when she's the victim of bullies, prosecuted by YouTubers and Child Protective Services. Just like I'm sure the school system or her own kid will take the blame for the educational neglect charge. I don't know where I went with that accent. I tried to go southern and it ended up going left field, and then it went to the right field and the north field and the south field. It was all over the place.
I can't see the replies because when I click on it, they go away.
That's
So
it.
when I click on show more replies, oh, it's just all signs. Okay.
This next one's a lot of replies. So I'll let you read the first one in
Furioso.
case I have to finish it.
As a subscriber and supporter of yours, all I see is you giving me the middle finger. I sincerely hope BJ is worth all of this trouble for you. Hopefully you're getting paid at least.
This is also your first comment ever.
Eva.
Is that
Some
all
of
you
us
can
are
say?
observers and rarely come out of the bushes, but BJ's lack of accountability makes me want to say something. I also don't appreciate being given the bird. If you discourage commenting, no worries. I won't comment here again. Sunny Lily said, Furiosa 100.
Tristan said, not all. Not at all. Paid where? If you are a sub and supporter, can you tell me if you've heard me be against all real life things, you motherfucker?
Motherfucker.
I'm trying. I mean, Boston's the worst.
The
You should
lies
try
are
to-
impressive.
It's a great accent. God, I got to put this disclaimer in there. Boston's a great accent. It's the worst to try to replicate when you're horrible at accents.
Yeah. The lies are impressive. You have no channel history here. You just need that attention.
Now do Furiosa.
That's rude. Yeah, you got me. I'm on the dark side and I pay $8 for gas in California, but it's always sunny, so there's that. My social security number is middle finger, 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 middle finger. Now, if you excuse me, I'll go watch the YouTube channel for Jackie and Shadow, the Mated Eagles, and Big Bear. What the fuck are they even talking about?
I don't know. They're from California. Need I say more?
First of all, don't act like. Listen, it's not a flex that Californians right now are paying $8 in motherfucking gas. Okay,
Right?
I would prefer not to pay $8 in gas right now.
How is
Thank
that
you
a
very
brag?
much.
I pay $8 for gas, bitch. Like, okay, the rest
Yeah.
of the world's paying $5.25. It sucks. We all
Also,
it
it's
sucks for
yeah,
everyone.
and she's like, but it's always sunny, so there's that. Bitch, what? First of all, it does rain in California, despite what the song says.
She's obviously
also,
from Southern California.
The
not
sun
Northern
means it's 95 fucking degrees outside and it's hot. We don't want that shit either.
Some of those who are hating on electric vehicles. How you like me now?
Shit, I wish I had the electric vehicle right now. I'm telling you that
With
much. I gotta go downstairs and grab a bottle of
supercharging.
water.
How do you like me now? It's like, seriously, I had to fill up my truck because we never take my truck. My truck is a gasser, of course, and we never drive it anywhere. And so it's crazy. It went from back when my kids were at home and in school, I'd have to fill up my truck like twice a week. Now we fill it up maybe once a month. Last time I filled it up, y'all, gas was $2.89. Just to let you know how little we fill up my truck. And I
Must be
went
nice.
I was on the phone with Luke and he was like, well, how much is it there? Because I know you need to fill up. And I'm like, I think it's $3.95. Oh yeah, $3.95. He goes, no, it's not. I don't know where you are, but if it's $3.95, fill up the truck and go buy a bunch of barrels. And I'm like, no, I think that's what it said. Nope. It was like $4.95 at the time. That's like how out of touch I was with it.
Oh my god.
But
I wish.
free supercharging is pretty freaking nice.
Sorry, I had to run downstairs and fill up my water bottle because all this talking and reading is gonna make my throat sore. Hold on. Gotta get the standing together. Thank you.
I'll read note not today or tomorrow's comment. Furiosa, you said you're a subscriber and supporter, both of which can be verified. I'm sorry you think it's rude to call one out on the lies they tell, but like you have no problem assuming and making statements for others regarding Brittany. I have no problem calling out your lies, and don't bring race, your gas prices, or anything else into this that's beyond ridiculous and pathetic. Be an adult and use your words, not irrelevant identity statements that nobody is speaking about. That was a good one.
I think it's hilarious. She's like, by the way, I pay $8 for gas.
I pay for gas. Okay, you're a
Because that
sucker.
makes you
Sorry.
better than somebody. Okay. No, it makes us dumbasses for continue to live here and pay this.
Right. Move to a state where it's not $8 when the rest of the country is like 5 and some change.
Right.
It is about 8 in Chicago. Our friends went to the airport last weekend and they know that we're heading up to Chicago soon. They're like, if you take Stephanie's vehicle, fill up before you get here. It's insane.
Yeah, we're at about really here we're probably about $6.10 right now. But you can still go to some places. They're super random, but like AM/PM this weekend, which was crazy. AM/PM this weekend had gas for $5.49, and that was cheaper than Costco and Sam's Club. I was like, oh, bring all the vehicles. Let's fill them up here while it's
I
the lowest
normally
amount possible.
I normally get it at Sam's
Right,
because
Amanda?
that is always cheaper than everywhere else. But here lately, Sam's has been like 1 cent cheaper. They're like, we're winning at 1 cent less.
Right. Okay. All right. Where are we at?
No, Sin, you're right. I actually like California. It's a very beautiful state. I just
I
would
love
not
it here.
want to live there. I wouldn't want to live there. But it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's expensive as hell, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Furiosa said, what the fuck am I lying about? I'm being completely transparent and honest. Maybe you are so used to the gray side, you can't see authenticity when it's directly in front of your face.
The gray side. Everything's the gray side.
I hate that.
Remy
Everything
says,
gets referred back to.
Furiosa, are you okay? Oh my gosh. Whatever I said, my phone picked up as Siri and it started lighting up.
This is Remy.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're able to lie so easily. That's how we know that they're not a part of this community.
Okay, you got to do Furiosa.
Oat, part of this community? Damn, I feel discriminated. I can't help it. PTSD from being Mexican and constantly discriminated against for being brown, I guess. I'll just go back to the bus where I belong. How the fuck did this become about her being? Who said she was Mexican this whole time?
Okay,
When did the
Mexicans
fact that
didn't
she
go
became
to
Mexican in the comments?
But it was a black person who was sent to the back of the bus, not even a Mexican. So, like,
It definitely was, but
your
like
race
she's
thing
going.
is a little wild there, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Nope, not today. The manipulation and victimhood is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
I'm not the only one lying in a public comment section when we can look up your channel history, then blaming it on my PTSD from my race. I really can't think of anything more embarrassing online than an attention seeking of this level. Get well soon.
Keep telling on yourself, looking up subscribers. That's not creepy at all.
It's automatic if you click on anyone, lol. It's a feature YouTube provides because a lot of people like you, honestly, lol. It's not creepy. It's a YouTube feature for everyone.
People like you.
Yes, the lie on YouTube. Yes, that lie on YouTube for attention. Then manipulate with things completely irrelevant to the conversation. Try harder next time. Maybe your other account. I don't know.
Okay, Karen, that's enough excitement for you today. Now go eat your Jell-O and take your scheduled nap.
Oh, I'm not even in my mid-30s. Just don't lie on the internet. It's weird. Only one of us is chronically online to the point where we're lying to make another comment about Britney. Have a great day. Mwah. Okay, you can't see the more replies, can you?
I can. Yep.
Okay.
Chronically online? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a subscriber. I'm not a creator. And I will ask again, what am I lying about since you want to keep calling me a liar?
Subscribers can be chronically online too, Furio. So I'm just letting you know. That was
Bless their
fun.
hearts.
Okay. Nasty Rana. Nasty
Oh.
Rana. Oh, y'all, what does
Nasty.
Nasty Rana sound like?
Uh-oh.
Nasty Rana sounds like I watched BJ go over every detail of Chris and Katie's life for a very long time. I watched her accuse Clue of profiting off of her daughter's trauma. I also heard her accuse Queen of. I can't do this one. I need a different. Give me a nasty voice. Like, I don't know.
Go for a New Yorker so you sound angry.
It's gonna sound so crazy. Okay.
What's the point?
She is the bestie of the biggest doctors on these streets. This isn't New York. I don't know what it is, but we're going with it. And she's always asking for help. In my opinion, when you constantly beg for money and people give it to you, they kind of have a right to know exactly what their money is paying for. Big difference between donating to a hardworking mom or an enabling loser who can't even be bothered to get up and call her child to school. Creators should not be allowed to use these streets to lie to subs. And if you do lie, you should expect to be exposed. This entire series of events all leads back to BJ's lack of parenting, because it all leads back to the video those kids uploaded, which led to a
Oh my
FOIA,
God.
which led to all rules being thrown right out the window. Every single thing changed after the FOIA. Yeah, I do think it's strange to put a mom's business on these streets, but that's just where we are these days. And in my opinion, it's the people you run with and the people you defend with this very post that are responsible for the change. Can't put the toothpaste back in the bottle. It's tube, bitch. If BJ wants true peace, she could start by giving Brenda her money back and apologizing to
Oh,
this
God.
entire sector for hooking up with Nick and coming for any creator they wanted. She didn't care as long as Granny was one of them. People always forget there were 50 John Does in that Rico. And of course, they were threatening subs also. Don't forget, Nick was going to get our IPs. Basically, all boils down to don't start no shit, won't be no shit, and fuck around and find out. We're in the fuck around stage, and I'm here for it all. I support all her business on Front Street because I watched her bring so many others here. She sowed the seeds.
Sony Lil says, well stated. Remy says, I'm doing a new thing. It's called remember when Clue, GW all went after Seth? Remember when UA got his employment records to further attack him?
I said, Remy, it's all Jones's fault and that is Brittany's fault. Duh, I can't believe the shit I'm reading. Hysterical.
Pixie says, fuck you, Anna. Fuck you too.
I second this.
Hold on, let me go up. Her coverage of Chris and Katie was gross. I've stated that many, many times. The rest is a choice the subs make, motherfucker.
Two wrongs don't make it right. Your responsibility is your behavior, not hers. Ash says, this.
No one would pay attention to BJ if she didn't lie about everything. It's crazy how many supporters she gets with all the lies.
Oh my God, Beefers is going to roast me no matter what accent I choose. Oh, okay.
Just give her a Hispanic one. Just let her be the Mexican of the day.
I can't even do that. I don't know how to do that. That would be so awkward coming from me. Come on, you're lying. BJ was gone having her baby, and you weirdos were going through her old streams to keep talking about her. I don't even watch BJ, and I know this.
That's facts.
I went with highly annoyed because
It
I
probably
feel like
is pretty accurate
with
for
a
her.
lot of the shit of people around here.
Oh, here we go, Jonesin. Okay,
Rock, paper,
all right.
scissors. You do it. You do it.
Well, I'll do her because the next thread looks like that's Cluminati, and you wanted to do Cluminati.
I did.
So I'll
That's
do.
weird.
Oh, I thought
don't
you
even
did.
know- No, I don't even know where her voice is.
Oh, okay.
It's Southern.
Well,
Oh yeah. It's the Southern one.
It's-
It's the
yeah.
Scarlett O'Hara. Okay.
uh-huh. Okay. You can all suck my dick. The voyeur I did on Queen V was over 2 years ago, and I haven't done a mother clucking thing since. Shrug. Chasing was not fucking with me for the longest time after I did it. Y'all can't stand that she chose to accept me again because I have done nothing else. I bet y'all can't say for the creators you sim for, can you? Hypocritical, no common sense having ass weirdos.
Didn't you admit to messing with her baby registry? I think BJ even said you and 2 others were the main ones. I think you do a lot of fuck shit out here. You are a huge real lifer. Happy Monday.
Bosco is lost as fuck.
Yeah,
see
what the
how
fuck is
does
Bosco
me?
talking about?
Hold on, I
Josie
gotta
didn't
come back. I
fuck
gotta
with
go all
her
the way back up to get to it
baby
now.
registry.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. She never fucked with nobody in the registry, but who knows? That just means her favorite creator told her that, and so therefore that made it true.
Probably.
Please hold. We have to readjust here.
I'll read the next
Because-
one while you're searching for it. It's Nope's comment. She said, "No, she didn't, but comprehension isn't in the chat. What you did was believe what another person said. What actually happened is she was window shopping and had no clue it would affect the list. But I get it. That narrative makes better drama for you to be involved in." Bosco said, "Correct. I heard it's from BJ. I heard it from BJ. Comprehension, baby." And BJ is a liar, right? And didn't you try to FOIA Truth? Again, no. He claimed to call the police on her. That's why she tried to find out about, because ironically, the truth ain't in him. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta practice. Let me mute for a second.
Okay. All right. Please hold. Grab your water. Get refreshed on this lovely hot day so that we can.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Get your sweet teas out. Get your let me get your fans ready. I do
Bitch, she
declare
does not
this
sound that
one.
fucking nice. You got to
This
add a little bit of
one.
vowel in there.
I cannot add violin there. We will just see what happens. I'm a true Southern belle. Yet falsely
This is the bitch that hates
accusing-
your voice.
Yet
So maybe just
falsely
say it in your
accusing
voice.
people on the internet of calling CPS and her Medicaid or whatever is not too much and should be on the internet. Where was that energy with my ex, my fiance, my business, my finances? Or more importantly, the day BJ sat in a chat while my underage daughter was playing on a screen in a video. Let me guess, lost in the gray area. Y'all stand for nothing and you only defend what's done to your people. Fake as fuck. I'm the devil. Yet you ain't never seen proof that I've done any of the crap you all excuse from biggin'. So you can miss me with all your mom business. I don't know what kind of mom can defend negligence to the level of missing out on a free education. You don't even have to grift for K through 12. Fuck you, that girl. This is amazing.
Oh my God.
That's what I was going for, was the Golden Girls. I can't do anybody's actual accent. Did you just not hear me try to do chasing?
Right. Okay.
Fuck, Nadia
Pixie.
just did Joneson and she sounded like a mix between, an Iranian and a Russian person. We're not going with accuracy here.
I thought it'd be more appropriate for you to read it in your normal voice since she hates your voice.
My voice. Oh.
Yeah, since she hates your voice, it'd be like,
Well, I
just
was
reading your voice, it'll be
I'm
accurate.
trying to go with something more appealing than my annoying voice.
Yeah,
Well, she
it gives her
sounded-
something to work towards because
I
maybe
saw a
she'd
clip.
be more palatable if she
She
sounded like
hates
that.
my voice. She hates Tiffany. Like, is it another attack on the soft voice crew? Those with soft
It
voices
is.
have annoying voices. You remember that when that was like the thing for the longest time? They have a soft voice. They can get away with
the
anything.
nice voice group. The nice voice group. That's what Cappy said. It's just the nice voice group.
It's an annoying voice, and I'm sorry I have it, but I can't change it. I was born with it.
Yeah.
I can't even change
what
it
it
for
is. I know.
pretend. It sounds horrible when I try to change it for pretend. Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Clue said I was faking my voice. It wasn't my real voice.
Yeah, and that we should have told you. She doesn't know that we met you in person to guess. Nobody told her that. But that we should tell you to like meet in person so that we could see what your real voice sounds like, as if we don't know that that's
What
your
does
real
my real
voice.
voice sound like, Nanya? Do it. I want to hear an impersonation of my real voice.
Oh, it sounds very innocent and very just very kind and very like even if I say fuck, it's like fuck. It's not like fuck you. It's not like that. It's like
Crazy though.
fuck.
Everybody's voice sounds different in their head. Like in my head, my voice is deeper than what it really is. But I've heard my voice. I know, like on recordings, I know what it sounds like. But what you hear in your own head is different. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine mine probably sounds deeper than it does in my head.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have a deep voice, but then I hear Joneson say something in like her whatchamacallit voice.
Heidi voice.
Her Heidi voice, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe my voice isn't that deep after all.
I'm operated by a series of 100 fairies. No, my voice, sadly, I'm sorry. I hate to disappoint you, Clue. It's the same online as it is in real life.
It is. We have met her, and that is the same voice. So sorry to disappoint. It's just the voice that God gave her. Take it up with him if you got a problem when you get to hell. Okay.
All right. Okay. Read these replies.
Pixie says, fuck you and fuck you too. Thank you for your hot take. Please consider the counter argument on your way out, and gives them a link to a fuck you song.
Snoopy laughing her ass off.
Yeah.
Sam
Brown said, "Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Shouldn't you be on Kick? I thought you hated YouTube. Deuces."
I was gonna do the same thing. My dad is on a cruise. Okay, sorry. My dad is on a cruise. When someone threatens to pee on a deceased mom's grave, it's clear to me who a person is trash.
My dad is on a cruise. Here you come with all your truth telling.
I'm sorry. That's how my dad is on a cruise sounds to me. Okay. Ew.
Can you imagine when they start hearing their names screamed? Like if they, I don't know if it's a she or he, but like if they ever have to listen to this back and they're like, why do they keep yelling my name? I heard a little clip of it, right? And then they go and listen to it and it's like, oh my God, do people think I'm screaming every time I type something? It's not because of them. It's not because of their tone. It's because of their name that you feel you feel obligated.
Yeah, their name back
that.
before we had the tags in the chat. It was all capital letters. My dad is on a cruise. Okay.
Yeah.
Ew says Chasing has spoken out about what was done to you and your daughter multiple times. Loads of people have, including people that despise you. So shut the fuck up with the where was that energy for me BS. Get over yourself. Ew.
Motherfuckers. I've repeatedly stood against them going after your child. I've said time and time again that was completely wrong and disgusting. Motherfuckers.
Chasing. So I'll find the post under this comment section when I look.
I've gone live, bitch, about it. I've talked about it countless times. I actually made myself a bit nauseous and annoyed by mentioning it so much as it should be common.
Are they under members only, like the Yep live streams?
She struck me for privacy. I put her name on it and got hit. Shrug.
Chasing, you have gone live about it. Some people have selective memories, apparently.
My dad is on a cruise.
Oh, it's not just a little embarrassing, heart-shaped box. It's really embarrassing.
Oh yeah, it's very embarrassing. We've never, please no, we do not claim to actually be able to do. And I seen Coco something was in here early saying, now if they start to do a Scottish accent, I am just leaving out.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try that one soon.
So I've been trying to think in my head, like, what the hell does a Scottish person sound like?
Let's look it up. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
Scottish accent tutorial. A tutorial? Oh, how to do a Scottish accent in under 2 minutes. Here we go. We're gonna go through this together,
okay, hold on.
y'all. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Let me mute.
Hello folks, my name's Matt and I'm here to do a Scottish accent with you in under 2
A
minutes.
Scottish.
First you start with
Scottish.
sound, which actually turns foot into foot, which turns should into shoot, and turns pull into pool. Now you have sound, which turns yet into yet, which turns settle into settle, and turns interest into interest. So now you have the O sound, and this turns Scottish into Scottish, turns cloth into cloth, and turns robot into robot. Elongation there. Now you have the I sound, and this is a very sweet sounding sound. You have price or price, kite or kite, and all right or all right. Now the O sound, more like an O, so goat.
Goat.
No. So. Now you say every single R sound, but you tap it. So you go, Andy Murray.
Murray.
Aware.
Sentences.
We could pull the hood off, should we?
We could pull the hood off, should we?
We could pull the hood off, should we?
Could pull the hood off, should we?
And the R.
You gotta tap the R's.
Yeah, and the A.
Me said dead heading the red roses.
Me said
Me said
heading the roses.
Dead heading the roses.
Stop the hotpot robot hotpot.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
We're gonna skip that one.
Simon's hind legs fine till 9.
Fine till 9.
I don't know.
Simon's hind legs
opens
go till
donuts.
9.
What the hell is that? Uber, where fares still aren't fair.
Uber.
Where fares
Uber.
still aren't fair.
Uber, where fares still aren't fair.
Uber,
Okay.
where fares aren't fair.
Stuff I didn't have time to get to. Little Lizzie licked her lips totally listlessly. The found sounds sound astounding. And pastry cases taste great. I've been Matt from Voice
Taste
Hacker
great.
Detroit.
Good. Thank you, Matt.
Thank
I
you,
still
Matt.
don't think I got it.
Yeah, we're going to try though, for Coco's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uber. I don't know where we
An
were.
apology doesn't cancel out a crime.
Mm.
It just means the consequences finally got loud enough for them to pretend they're sorry.
You sound like a Pakistani person.
That's what I got.
Well said, Clue.
Oh my God. Help us. Look at Johnson's ass.
Indian. That was Indian. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we tried, okay? We tried. That's all I got for you, Coco. Now you feel less. You probably would have wished you would have been just left out.
We even tried to do it professionally.
Right. Took a quick lesson for you and everything. Young grateful batches. Okay.
Hey, lass, quit your bitching.
Okay. Jonesin. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Oh my God. This bitch. She been out here on the internet wilding deets. Coming from a wildebeest racist who chasing has stood up for countless times. Probably made her sick to her stomach standing up for your ignorant ass. It's not her fault. You don't convince you. Wait. Y'all don't comprehend any discussions about anything other than Brittany? Not even the discussion is standing up for y'all. Aren't you fired, bitch? Why are you here? Maybe Chasen can offer you a link and you can come express your sadness of being the devil. Let her take you to church, baby.
That was not Jonesin, but okay. All right. Okay. Back out.
Close enough. Coco Pop said, I feel all warm and fuzzy now. There you go. See?
Aww. And we got an A for effort.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
No, he's not from Scotland. He's from Wales. And there's no way in hell I could do his accent. It's like, blah, 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 blah. He sounds like he talks with marbles in his mouth. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Not that the Wales accent is like it, just that dude. Anyway.
Okay.
Not that Trisha said. I'm just reading my normal voice for a second. I guess people can't read. It's okay when it's BJ. According to your comment section on your posts, and all those comments have too many likes. People are so gross around here. Why is it that it always goes back to Jonesin whenever they want her friends to call it out? You all have condemned her for doing it, but it's only a problem because it was the B and not BJ. The hatred for a stranger and obsession with their kids is gross, even grosser. Blaming her because she lies and brings it here. Guess what I do? I don't bother because I am normal and not obsessed with someone because they lie. I am so glad that none of their known liar faves have not been caught in their bold-faced lies. Oh, wait, they have. They just choose to ignore because it's their fave. Rules for thee.
Okay. That seems to be the argument. Why don't I say it's wrong for so-and-so? I have a million times, you dumb motherfuckers who can't comprehend a motherfucking thing.
Apparently, people have a problem with comprehension. Oh, but Brittany, garbage. Everyone knows that you have called anyone and everyone out about going real life. Swear, these people want this to be like the Salem witch trial. Now, I expect you to pop everyone on the hand and say, no. But I want you to stone Brittany. Get the fuck out. That was me trying Scottish. It was horrible.
Okay.
I sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm so glad I have no clue what's going on. I noped out months ago. Hope you're well.
I wish I didn't at this point, motherfucker.
And that is the end of the comment section, apparently.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay, let me go back. Oh, well, some people just need to be.
Goes to Fortune Reed. So I guess.
Oh, here's one for Jill. I can't.
Jill must
so you
have
know
me
what's
blocked 'cause I don't
weird?
see Jill.
Yeah, I see Jill. But it's weird because they're not there. Hold on, let me keep going then. Audrey, Amy Lynn, we're way past those. Nasty. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Fortune.
Okay, I see it now. So I guess since it's so wrong to bring this to the internet, you did not read it, right?
I did not. I saw Laura's video and stopped at the beginning. I don't want any part of this. What I've now heard via others is the school was said and some stuff was crossed out.
Funny. A few comments down, you said, I agree. I saw what the doc said.
I saw what the doc that Laura brought up said. She had a 2.5 hour live. I think I heard the first 30 minutes. She was reading it. So did I see it? No, I heard it though. That wasn't Bostonian. I don't know what that was. Sorry, Tracer.
She puts it out here. She puts it out there herself.
Here's a video for you to go fuck yourself. Have a very blessed day.
Not fuck yourself and have a blessed day. Only Pixie, I swear. Only. Oh God, can you do an Australian accent? Oh, I don't know if I
come
could
from
do
a land down
Australian.
under. Eh? No, I might. We can do
We
that.
can do Canadian. Oh, you just throw an A after everything.
I throw another shrimp on the barbie. The dingo ate my baby.
What the fuck?
That's an Australian saying, don't you know? The dingo ate my baby.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
Ash said she did not put her kids' school info and that court info out here herself.
Wise mom said, because she has made her own bed. She has accused everyone else of calling CPS, cost others thousands and thousands of dollars, and the calls were from the school, don't you know? I love your content otherwise, but she is wrong with what she has done. Single mom who worked 40 to 50 hours a week, and my kids still got to school, doctor, school events, and I pretty much did it alone. People in glass houses.
Here's a video for you to go adamantly fuck yourself. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Here's a thought. Go fuck yourself. Signed, Pixie.
Shelby Lynn says, even without this information, we heard those children up most of the night and eating dinner at ungodly hours
Fucking invested.
for growing school-age children. And she hops off live sometimes at 4 or 5 a.m. How much quality sleep are those children getting? None. That's why in the past she was confronted about them falling asleep in school. And, excuse me, I had a burp. And let's not skip how dangerous to drive after being awake all night trying to take your kids to school. My brother lost his BFF to an accident because he worked a double shift and fell asleep on his way home from work. He was only 5 minutes from his job. That's how fast he fell asleep.
Ever thought not to listen, then you won't hear it?
That's what Shelby said.
Oh, really? Are you really going to shame the listener for what they hear on someone's public live stream? That's ridiculous.
Let them piss and moan. I do not care.
Yes, I shamed the listener. You have a choice to turn it off. I feel like I'm explaining to a fucking kindergartner.
So by the listener not listening, it was never said. Is that your stupid logic? You and BJ are friends. I can tell.
If a bear craps in the woods and no one sees it, did the bear still crap in the woods? And I have no desire to torture myself listening to people who trigger me, but you do.
Yeah, best friends for sure.
Yes, like I said, kindergarten.
How do you know YouTubers didn't call CPS too? I guarantee you they did. I absolutely
agree.
Okay. I think that was okay. The next one's a big one. You do chasing.
Was the FOIA Johnson did wrong? Yes. Was Sinner looking up police reports wrong? Yes. Was it wrong when people dug into Clues X? Yes to all. If it's yes to that, how is this okay? Make it make sense.
Question chasing. Did you make posts about Britney, Sinner, and Joneson? Didn't think so. Did you make posts defending Queen Bee and Clue? Didn't think so.
Actually, I had live streams. Joneson and I had an issue after all that. Clearly, you know very little about me or what I stand for.
After stop, after okay. I don't know what that means. Chasing, you
After
hide the
stop.
live streams behind members only chasing. I know plenty enough to know exactly what happened with Cam and Allie. I know you hid your live stream about behind members.
This dumb bitch. Kind of like doing streams and deleting them over on Kick. Get the fuck out of here, says Remy.
Remy, those streams don't have to stay up and you don't make any money after the live is over. After 30 days, they will be automatically deleted anyway. So, butthurt you miss out? I think so.
Joneson. Doxy, you little bitch. We absolutely had issues after I did that for you, and Chasing publicly made it known she don't fuck with that. Are you ever actually viewing and listening, or do you just grumble under your breath the whole time?
At least I don't laugh like a donkey, obnoxiously loud at my own jokes that aren't even funny.
Doxy would have to fucking make a joke to be able to laugh at it. Anyways, okay. Moving on from that dumb bitch.
Well, sorry. However, my other comments, along with many others, have been deleted.
I promise I haven't. I just looked in my studio. Only one was held.
Thank you. I believe you. However, it is possible that someone else has deleted them because they are definitely missing.
I'm assuming YouTube is removing them. Usually they'll hold them, but they aren't here. They aren't there, motherfucker.
Brittany has deleted her comments like that spineless person she is. So if your comments were replying to her, they will be deleted also. She is too thin-skinned to take any accountability on this, so she has dirty deleted. Clean up to the responses she got.
Okay. Kim, none of it's okay, but there's never any real accountability for the people who do it. We forgive them to do it again. This community has become bitter, all about judging, hating, and courts.
Because she brings it there. She lies about it. This is about showing what a POS liar she is, and now on paper they are POS parents. She's the one who has done this, not anyone else's.
That is the piece of advice I have given her. Stop. Focus on something else. Get your kids off of here and focus on something else.
That's the sad part, Jason. It's sad the kids get robbed of something people fight so hard for. Unfortunately, with parents who don't give a fuck, the kids are the ones who suffer, and we have all heard that. They are not mentally capable of being parents, and those kids should go to someone who can actually care for them and motivate them for the future.
Jesus. Talk about fucking unhinged. Maybe the fact that Britt is accusing people of calling CPS and all the other agencies, she brings her life to the internet lies, and then we are supposed to just look past it.
Why are so many comments being deleted?
Not one has been deleted. I don't do that.
Sometimes you have to hit newest and look at the post backwards, and bam, the comments are there. YouTube is weird.
Just checked. Irish Eyes was held by YouTube because it was deemed inappropriate. Not sure why.
Shelby Lynn says she's gotten people in lawsuits and false accusations. And turns out her and her man are exactly what everyone thought. But you got her back, okay?
Guy. Sassy Hound says, always seem to have her back, huh? Even teaching her how to bottle feed.
Chasing, did you teach her how to bottle
feed? Did you fucking teach this bitch how to feed a baby with a bottle, Chasing? The fuck? You out here bottle feeding? First of all, you are YouTube. And now you're out here teaching people how to bottle feed babies?
Damn, I can barely get you on the phone and you're teaching Brittany J how to fucking bottle feed.
Shit.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Can't get a response to a text message, in
Mhm.
3 years, but definitely can
Mhm.
teach her how to bottle feed her baby.
Jeez. Okay. So Irish says, so you pick and choose who it's okay for. If it was done to Queen Clue and nothing else said, what the fuck is BJ any different? And yes, thank Johnson for starting. Not nice anyone doing it, but call out one chasing, call out all.
You know what? That shit is so like
Such a
I'm
run-on
trying
sentence.
to ignore the thing to ignore like their points, but their whole point is stupid. So if it was wrong for Johnson to do, then why the fuck do you keep okaying it for everybody else to do?
Yeah. You want us to
Or why
call
aren't
out
you calling out
Johnson?
your favorite creator? Like we have called out our best friend and said that was wrong as fuck for her to do. She should
Mhm.
not have done that, right? If
Yep.
we've called that out publicly over and over and over and over and over and over and over for the last 3 years, when will you open your fucking mouth to call out your favorite creator just one time?
They don't realize, or maybe they do and they don't even fucking care, that within an hour of us finding out the truth, I did a live stream and with Nanya on the panel straight from jump where we called her out, and Chasing
Yep.
jumped up and said too how she was just like, we talked about it for hours on that stream. And yes, I can get you the link if you need me to, but it
That shit is
has
not
been
on
called
members
out.
only.
But it's not a thing like, oh, well, why don't you call out Joneson? Okay. So you're saying we should call out Joneson for something that's wrong, then that you're therefore admitting that what they're doing is wrong. Do you not
Yep.
see how dumb that example is?
Right. It's quite ridiculous. And Chasing said no. I guess she helped with formula. I don't know how she helped with formula, but apparently she gave formula advice. That's what she did.
Please note, no name was mentioned, no live was mentioned, nothing. This all ensued. Wow. Okay. You got to read Chasings.
Yeah, it appears that you don't have to say much around here, Chasing. You just have to just say one random sentence about, people and moms and shit, and you get 455 comments. Okay, Chasing said, but I have over and over again. I think that's what you guys are missing. Motherfuckers.
I also want people to know, not only do we publicly call her out, in private, our friendship was awkward for like a month.
Yeah.
It wasn't, it was fractured for like a month. And there have been things that I've done that have fractured it. There have been things Nanya has done that have fractured it.
Yeah.
But this is like the moment people keep pointing out. But not only did we publicly address it and call it out privately, it caused a rift in our friendship that we had to repair. It wasn't just a public issue either. So it's just very frustrating when people are like, why don't you call out Johnson? Bitch, we did.
Right. And not only that, why don't you call out Jones? And okay, well, we did. Now what? I just want to see just one time. I want to see you all go into a chat and call out your favorite creator because you don't agree with what they're doing. Like,
And
stop it. If one is not okay, they're all not okay.
I do see I don't see any in this sector anymore, but like I have seen in the past where people would be willing to do that. And I think that's great. But don't come to some of us and say, well, you're not calling out this person or that person. It's such a stupid argument.
Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on the
JC
air.
told her shaking the bottle will cause air bubbles, which will upset the baby. Oh yeah, it absolutely does.
Oh, God.
My grandson wasn't breastfed or wasn't formula fed, but she's like my second daughter. Her baby was formula fed, and what Maddie used to do for her was she would make up a small pitcher of formula at the beginning of the day and get it good and mixed up, and then it's in the fridge and it has time for the air bubbles to escape, and then you just have to warm it up in the bottle warmer, and then that way you don't even have to worry about like mixing it every time. But you only want to mix what you know you're going to use within 24 hours because it does expire. But that's how she would do it because her daughter suffered really bad from reflux.
Okay, all right. Where are we at? Irish Eyes?
Love her too much. Aw, love you too. Oh, those three are closer to each other. I am on the, you are not on the fringe.
What did she say?
She said those three are closer to each other, and I am on the fringe, and was like, "Well, this is bad. Bye for now." And she did say that
okay,
to
at
me.
that
Actually,
time.
I could pull up the text messages. She was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not down with this fuck shit, and I won't be chatting." She's like, "I'll still be in your chats, but I'm not going to be chatting in Jones's for a while because that's fucking insane." So, I do remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, is that what you recommended? Was pre-mixing the formula? Yeah. Okay,
Where are we at?
Chasing's reply. Did you read the "but I have" over and over?
Yes.
Okay, so Flowers Nana says, Chasing has stood for it's wrong for anyone to do it. Also, I watched Chasing unravel the Yep situation, and if it wasn't for her, no one would have the truth about that.
That's true. Publicly. All right. Irish Eyes. Chasing. I'm in Queens every day. Center's still going, but you sit with BJ beside him, no chasing. You call out, what? No chasing. You call out, then buddy up. That's why nobody listens to you. You say one thing, then sit with who you supposedly call out. Do you know BJ has Craig convinced Clue and Cletus drove to their state for them ROs? Nah, you won't call that out because it's Clue. What the fuck are these people?
I have no idea. The Yep situation is hidden behind members only, so why expose it to hide it? I'm Doxy. I'm gonna be on here repeating 50 million times. That's on members only.
Girl, first of all, she already explained in the comments that it was struck for privacy, and so that's why it's hidden right now. But Doxy wanting to have the Yep video available is very fucking sus to me. But okay. Okay.
Doxy, I'm not sure. I watched it in real time. Not sure why you're asking me. I never said any of this BS is okay. The problem, as far as I'm concerned, is some people care and some people don't. I personally understand this is an app on my phone and wouldn't do any of this ridiculous shit. I understand CNC being pissed about 10K and others lied on. It's got to stop somewhere, or maybe not.
One more.
Oh, Southern, because I do listen to her lives and hear her calling folks out when they pull a BS. I wasn't defending BJ. Do you listen to her?
Irish Eyes, Joneson actually didn't start anything. How easy people forget Burnt Toast is reading out BHB arrest record, but it's all good because it was BHB.
Oh, and here's where Irish Eyes gets something wrong. Betty started that by putting Queen's kids on her channel in the lawsuit, but y'all preach kids are off limits. Well, Joneson didn't think so. So yeah, she started with the kids. Actually, Burnt Toast put it out long before
about a year.
BHB drama. Long before then.
Yeah, but you don't know the history, so I understand. But that's why, again, if you don't know the history and you're not willing to go back and find where it came from or what happened, then you look like a dumbass out here defending some shit that you don't even fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sarah smile. Because Queen and Clue didn't accuse people of the trauma and then receipts be shown. Brittany chose to blame the internet when she knew it wasn't anyone she had a grudge against.
Okay.
How would Brittany have known that? These people are, listen, the level of unhinged is crazy. Okay, hold on. We're going to skip some of these comments and we're going to go down to the one from Pete M in all capital motherfucking letters.
Go for it.
This is a personal matter, not meant for the internet. Neither was Queen's personal business. Neither was Clue's trauma. Neither was baby Clue's trauma. Neither was a lot of crap BJ brought to YouTube. The fake outrage because it's all about BJ is ridiculous. It's okay if it happens to literally anyone but BJ, right? Fuck out of here, Chasing. Sign, Amy.
Pete Amy. Exactly what I'm saying. Sinner does it on the daily. They review truth, but not Sinner. Who reviews truth? Joneson does.
Joneson?
Chasing doesn't review truth.
I don't
Money
review
doesn't
truth.
review truth.
And
I'll
I've
review 'em on my
absolutely
personal
called out
channel.
Sinner.
I do it with Joneson sometimes, but like, yeah, Joneson reviews truth. You're putting a blanket statement on they.
Yep. The saddest part is that children are being neglected, guys, and creators are effing fighting. I always thought that this community was here for kids. I guess not. Those kids are not being taken care of properly. Everyone can say it's not our business. At this point, BJ has brought her entire family to YouTube. Yeah, people have had it with the lies, the neglect. It's gross. It's awful. People are being called weirdos for being worried. Ma'am, sir, respectfully, because y'all are motherfucking weirdos. When you guys, any of you, can show what you have done out of concern for the safety of children in your own communities, show me how many children you've fostered. Show me how many children you've adopted. Show me how many hours you put in at your local Boys and Girls Club or community center where you work with at-risk children or children who are already in the foster estate system to help provide them with a loving, caring example of what a woman or a man should be. That's when you'll show me a person who actually gives a fuck about kids, not just these kids. You don't give a fuck about these kids, and that's what y'all miss.
I
So
agree
you're fucking
perfectly.
weirdos.
And imagine being offended by being called a weirdo on the internet. Anyway, the thing that drives me nuts is they already know CPS is involved, so what's the fucking point? Right. And if they continue to make these calls that lead to nowhere, it becomes like the boy who cries wolf. What if one time there is something that CPS truly does need to investigate, but because they receive so many bogus calls, they just blow it off?
Yep.
That's what worries me, because seriously, there could be something serious that needs investigated there, but since they've made, stupid claims over and over, CPS might not take it as seriously, and that's scary.
Yeah.
Rabbit Hole Survivor said Chasing has no integrity or credibility. The excuses she makes for BJ's vile behavior on YouTube makes me sick.
Sheesh, Chasing. God, get it together. You've lost your integrity, your credibility, and you make people sick. God. Remy, how about it's all wrong? That should be sufficient.
I've spoken on each and every single one of those as well. I'm pretty consistent across the board that people should not be going real life, motherfuckers.
Where did you do a live on Sinner? I would love to watch it, Chasing.
I do not watch him, which is a true fact. And I don't watch Sinner either. I never have watched his channel. He popped up on my channel. He popped up on Jones's. I've just don't. And it was one thing when all this Sinner shit was going down that Chasing and I talk about. I just don't watch the dude. Always got a hinky vibe from him. Dude, I'll never forget the way he cussed me out over something that had nothing to do with him like 2.5 years ago. Just don't fuck with the guy. And so it's so weird that they constantly go back to Sinner. How can you call out something you don't watch?
Chasing an apology doesn't cancel out a crime. It just means the consequences finally got loud enough for them to pretend they're sorry. Nailed it.
And I'm definitely not outraged, even though I sound like it.
Motherfuckers. Oh, here we go. Another petty.
That's why I
Chasing. It's infuriating that everything that's done against BJ is condemned, but when it happens to anyone else, it goes by the by. not by you alone, but by a lot of creators. All at the end of the day, BJ and her co-shorts and her co-shorts started this.
She got
To
some
feign
multiple
surprise.
Go-
Yes, her co-shorts.
Sorry.
To feign surprise when its return is pathetic. I'm over everyone but her being held by high standards. When she proves every night she shouldn't be in true crime and she should be taking care of her family. I wish people would ice her out already. Girl, bye. If you actually iced out BJ, their favorite creator would have no content.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck are they talking about?
Landry says, technically, Brittany wasn't the first one to put out the info on Clue or Baby Clue, but those that were first haven't had anyone call them out because people are calling Brittany out for it. Was it wrong for her to discuss it on her panel? Yes, 100%. It shouldn't have been done, but she also shouldn't be the only one being called out for it. And some of us did call out Smiley for it back before all this Brittany J, before the BNN exploded. A lot of us called out Smiley and then sent her for the addressing that situation. But then it just turned into the BNN and that all got lost.
Chasing said, Petty, I've always stood against going real life across the board. I remember that was a big thing here, and now it feels like it's normal.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Brittany didn't put out anything about her daughter. In fact, she did herself on QB's panel, which is true.
Landry,
nobody knew
fair.
who was in
Oh,
there.
sorry.
You know, like nobody
That's
knew
true.
who that report was about because it was about a minor. So obviously it's not stated in there who the minor child was. They did put out the information, yes, but nobody knew it was about her daughter at all until QB accused someone of showing a picture of Baby Clue and it wasn't Baby Clue. And then it all got outed on her own channel first, if I remember correctly, then on QB's panel.
Landry, fair. However, when she perpetuates situations and takes, what is it now, 6 creators into a courtroom, that's all good. Taking all different people into a courtroom has been looked past because people have dared to challenge the grimy, dirty, and underhand things she does. Laura CPS was outed from the community for calling CPS. BJ put 6 people in court, yet people are annoyed when one person does it back to her and everyone is failing. Sorry for her lying, grifting self. Oh, failing for her. Oh, hold on. Failing sorry for her feeling sorry, but for her lying, grifting self. It's all good when people call Clue out or Clean or Truth, mods, subs. That's fine and dandy. But don't anyone dare to call BJ the worst of this community out. Foul mouths aren't courtrooms. Research, as BJ and co call it, isn't courtrooms. Showing someone's adult kid is perfectly fine because it was on Facebook. But Lord, if anyone dare put pictures of BJ's kids who have been posted on Facebook, nah, that's too far. I duck out more lives than I stay in now because she's a disgusting woman who has done the most to creators, yet she sits on the highest pedestal being praised and helped because poor BJ, not for me. She's deplorable and her actions are absolutely unforgivable when no one in this community has done as much real life as BJ. I'm curious, who the fuck are the 6 creators?
I have no
Granny?
idea.
I wouldn't
Barbecue.
say Barbecue is in there, but Barbecue's in there because of her beef with Tony.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like, can we really hold that to BJ? Like, BJ didn't make that up on her own. 11 other people or 10 other people helped her. So Granny, I would definitely say for sure, but maybe they are including Barbecue. Okay, fine. And then Clue Cletus, that's 4 people. Who are the other 2?
I have no idea. But
I'm genuinely curious.
Who doesn't call out Brittany J? That's the thing, though. A lot of us have and still do call out Brittany J. Where's this like, oh, she's on a pedestal because she's never done anything wrong? I don't see that at all.
Well, I think what they
understand
want
feels
you to
like
do
it
is
when you're defending one situation, but that doesn't negate all the times that everyone has called her out.
Yeah, but I think again, what do you call her out for, right? Like I've called her out, me personally, I've called her out for her true crime coverage and how disrespectful her, Craig was being during that stream, right? I didn't need to talk about her children. I didn't need to talk about her mothering. I didn't need to do any of those things to address the issue that I see in her true crime coverage because it impacts somebody else, right? But I feel like the only way they want it is if you're not willing to talk about her as a mother, talk about her looks, talk about her man or poor choice in men, whatever. Talk about her kids and how they won't be shit. Talk about their looks. Like if you're not willing to do all those things and then say it's neglect, say it's abuse, say she's the worst mom on earth that's ever been in existence of mothers, right? If you're not willing to go there, then you're not saying anything.
She
and
could
that's
be
crazy
a
to me.
bad mom. I have no idea if she's a bad mom or a good
I don't know her.
mom. As close as I am to Nunya, I like to say she's a good mom. Do I actually know that? No, I'm not living in her house 24/7, nor do I see her actions every day. My best friend in real life. I think she's a great mom, but does that mean she actually is? No. Like, and especially here on the internet, we see a snippet of each other's lives. How do we know who's good or bad? If we want to say like being online perpetually 24/7 doing long ass live streams or falling asleep in the middle of the night or this or that makes a person a bad mom, then there's a lot of creators who are bad moms out there. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure to put on any of us, on anyone. Like, oh, you do this one thing that makes you a bad person. Okay, Doxy says, are you fucking kidding me? Boston, stop it. You protect men that hurt little children, don't you, Clue? You don't remember that? BJ said that. Get the fuck out of here. You simping for her again as absolutely pathetic. She's a neglectful parent. You know she is. She also put out the same FOIA Center got from Jonesin. Petty, I 100% totally agree with you.
Okay. Of course. What is JFC?
No, I agree, Tripper. There's a lot of little things, and I do agree that those things start to add up. But like, I liken it to true crime, and maybe that's my mistake because I do think of the OG Krama community, but I think of like Katie and Brandy, and people would call them bad moms on this situation or that situation, or call them good moms with this, and it's like we're only seeing a small portion
We don't
of their
really
lives.
know. Yeah,
we don't truly know what it all boils down to, and I think the same thing for other content creators on here. Like, does BJ do shit that I agree with and support? No, not at all. Like, would I have done half the shit she's done? Absolutely not. But I don't know if that makes her a good or a bad mom.
Okay. JFC, and I thought better of you, Boston, since you left. Good luck, love.
100. It's me, Bob. So, Brenda didn't tell all of YouTube that Clue protects men who hurt kids. Yep, the low life did.
She did. She definitely did.
She sure did. And that's another, that's a thing that deserves being called out. Absolutely.
Yep. And it was. Nope, Not Today said, this is demonstrably false, Petty. And then Petty said, nope, absolutely not. It's 1,000% true.
Petty, but you made a fortune off BJ. Literally created a BJ channel 24/7, 365. You don't need any more money. So weird. Don't you see the irony?
I don't even know where that comment is. Hold on.
Do you see Muddy Paws? They're next. I think you just
Muddy Paws is next. Whoever that was, I must have them blocked.
Karma Chameleon.
Oh no, I seen Karma earlier. Okay. It's probably just my thing. That's okay.
Yeah. Muddy paws.
Take a walk with me, shall we? The issue is not the noise, the excuses, the CPS deflection, or the professional victim performance. The issue is that she failed to get her kid to school so badly that it reached the level of court intervention. That is not a misunderstanding. That is not haters. That is neglect with paperwork. Full stop.
Muddy paws, and I don't have anything to do with that. So why are you telling me?
Okay. All right. For whatever reason, I'm going to refresh real quick because my comments just keep staying right there at petty. And so I got to go back up and reset.
Why she got to take a walk with you now?
Right. Take a walk with me. I like long walks on beaches. That's how these people are.
That is pure chat GPT. Take a walk with me.
I mean, if it is one, at least she, thought about it first. Okay. All right. Here we go. Texas Blue Eyes, 69.
Muddy paws, please don't AI your comments. It's weird. There goes Chasing in the chat, calling people weirdos again. That heifer.
Oh God. She's gonna trigger people.
You're on Muddy Paws says just walking and talking, that's all. Fun fact, I'm a huge Red Sox fan.
So hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second. Rocky Leonel, whatever. Anyways, whatever your name is. So here's my thing, right? This is my thing. It would be as if let's say somebody doesn't believe in getting their children vaccinations, right? And I'm not here to discuss that part of it. I'm just using it as an example. As a parent, I may feel like you're putting my kid at risk, you're doing this, you're doing that, whatever, right? And you're harming your child. You're putting your child in harm's way for the possibility. So you must vaccinate your kid, right? And I may think, well, that parent is neglectful. That parent is putting their kid at risk and it shouldn't be allowed. But guess what? As parents, we are fucking allowed to do that. Yeah. So don't get it twisted. The courts will handle what needs to happen. Nobody on the internet gets to fucking have a say-so. But that is not considered neglect by the definition of the law. Unfortunately, it's just not. So I have a very strong and different stance on it. My stance is I don't give a fuck.
I think
if she chooses
really
to let her kids stay.
Language.
Yeah, I probably just don't like the labeling of it. Maybe if it was like take it down a notch, because I feel like that's emotionally triggering to people, and it's to get people riled up on purpose when people say that. And it comes from a very emotional place. And I'm not really an emotional person. I don't care about these people. I don't care about these kids on the internet. Like I care about the kids in my community. I care about the kids in my home and in my life. My nieces, my nephews, like those are the kids I care about and I love on and I will protect at all costs. At all costs. But no, I'm not going to give a fuck, because if you want to give a fuck, and here's my thing, okay? There are other content creators out here whose children are in the home with them, and they hear their parents talking all this nastiness. They hear these parents screaming on the internet, and I'm sorry, there's nobody out here who is going to convince me that a person can just turn off their live stream after screaming at the top of their fucking lungs or crying emotionally, not able to keep it together, and they're going to be able to log off of the stream right then and go take care of their family and give their family the attention, love, and energy that they deserve and not take that with them. That's a fucking lie. I think all of it, because all of them are too far gone and too far invested in it, they all are impacting their children's lives, period. not just one person. It's all of them. So I feel like until people are actually ready to call it out, how all of these people's behavior, that their kids hear all day long while they're streaming in the cars next to them, while they're streaming in the houses next to them, while they're logging off a stream because they got to go pick their kids up from school. And here you are, an emotional fucking wreck. 3 seconds ago, you were just crying because, God, my life is so impacted. And now you're going to get in the car and act like things are fine for your fucking kid? No, you think that kid can't pick up on that shit? They can. So what you're doing online is impacting your kid's life. But does that mean that as a parent, I get to judge them or say they're neglectful or say that's some type of psychological abuse that they're providing to their children? No, because I don't give a fuck about their kids. If you don't give a fuck about your kid, then what the fuck do I look like being out here on the internet giving a fuck about your kid? That's crazy to me. Sorry for the rant, but that's just crazy to me. I refuse.
Yeah. I just think, like, if you say it's absolutely disgusting and vile, I would agree wholeheartedly. I don't know. Is it neglect? Yeah, actually, I agree with Rocky. It absolutely is a form of neglect. I just think that those words, abusive, neglect, is something that we should leave for the courts to determine. It's a very strong statement to make. I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. Yeah, nobody's getting deleted. I think Stevie's just reading that around.
Too. Stevie's fucking troll. Stevie is a troll. Yeah. Stevie is a troll. So here's my thing. Rocky, you asked, like, wouldn't it be a form of educational neglect? And here's my thing. I don't believe, just my own personal parenting beliefs, I don't believe that education only happens inside of a fucking classroom.
Right.
I think there is a lot of education that a child can gather in the real world, right? Now, do I think that they're out there traveling the world? No. Like, let's not twist what I'm saying either. It's very obvious they're not, right? But I don't think that
I don't think staying home and being up all night is educational.
Yeah. It's not something I would allow for my kids. Well, and I mean, it wasn't something I would allow for my kids. Like, now my kids are, 3 of them are gone and I got 1 left and we're on our way out at this point. So, like, it's not something that I would allow, but ultimately, like, not at that age at least. But I'm also not a person who is like, well, since I wouldn't parent that way, you shouldn't parent that way. Like, I think that's crazy to do to people on the internet. And I just think it's fucking wild. I just have a very strong and different opinion on it. If she wants to talk about her kids all day, every day, again, does it mean that she should expect people to speculate about it, respond about it, talk about it? Sure, that should be an expectation that she has. If she chooses to share, they will talk about it, right? But does that mean that they should then take that and weaponize and twist the shit into something like the shit that, like Joneson showed earlier, twist it into something completely different, insinuate some of the most disgusting, vile, weirdo fucking shit possible to make it seem as if something is happening in the house that's nowhere near the conversation that was happening? No, I don't think that that's right either. Sorry.
Well, Extra Pickles, they are in her business, but she's made it available to be in her business. Like,
yeah, her business is open to the public.
I've shown pictures of Crew on here. Can I get outraged if someone were to take those pictures and use them for something disgusting on here? Like, not sexual, but like, you know, to make fun of or just post it on their, you know, community post and say something. Yeah, of course I can get outraged, but it's not like I can do anything about it because I'm the one who chose to do that. Yeah. So therefore, like, what right do I have to go crazy and psycho about it? So when you open yourself up for criticism, you're not above reproach. And so she is not above reproach. But that doesn't mean I can't also say at the same time, some of the stuff that people are doing is a bit too far. And I do agree with that. Like, I see all sides of it. I truly do. And I know that makes, it's the great gang. But like, it's easy to see all sides of this situation. It's easy to see how some of it that is done is vile and too far. Like, why the fuck are we looking up documents about truancy and then spreading them all over the internet, or documents about her domestic violence and all of that. But I also understand that like she's opened herself up for this type of stuff because of some of the stuff that she's done. So I get it.
Well,
Listen,
the
I
other
get
thing to me that I had heard, what pissed off Chasing when she had shared the
Right.
story was the name of the kids shown and the name of the school shown. And while I understand it's a public fucking document, if we're keeping that kind of energy, that documents that are like that should not be redacted by anybody. We just put it all out there. Like, you have to understand what you are opening up some of your favorite creators to. And that's my thing. Not that I know that they have anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it in general. But would you be okay, right? So, and I'm genuinely asking, like, for anybody who may be on the other side of this, right? Who is like, fuck that. It deserves to be shown. We deserve to know what's going on with our children, right? Whatever. And Rocky, this question, I guess, would be to you. Take whoever your favorite creator is. If something like that was to come out today, if I put up on my screen this particular type of situation about your favorite creator, would you be as outraged, or would you instantly go to, well, I'm sure there's an explanation. I got to hear what they have to say about it. I'm curious for that part, because I just don't think the outrage would be the same. And that's where to me, like, it's like, nah, fuck that. Like, you don't really care. I don't know. Right, Chasing. Right. Exactly. They would flip out. We know this. Yeah. And like, that's my point. I think I would be, first of all, nothing here outrages me. I think it's fucking hilarious. And I think the fact that these people are so invested in this, like, this is their life. And they believe, like, they are the Ernie Shell of the BNN, right? Like, they believe they've got to save the kids at all costs, right? Like, they are literally out here campaigning to find a way to get these kids taken. And when I say they, I do not mean a creator specifically. I mean the way that these people act. Subscribers, mods, creators, whoever you want to put in that box. Put your own person in the box. Don't put me in a box. But I believe they're 100% trying to go about that.
So I saw this. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. This is the type of thing that it confuses me, because this is above and beyond just the normal call out, should we say? Like, okay. Oh, did you take yours down?
I just took my screen down. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Look at this. Jesus, I'm going to hell. Take a picture with Emily, puts the name Emily Rose on it, makes it look like a demon baby with an upside down cross. I just can't get past, like, where are we going with this shit? This is insane. On all sides. When the people were looking up the baby on Facebook and posting it, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I've had some people do some pretty vile shit to me on here. We'll just use JLR as the perfect example. He's fucked with my real life hardcore. I couldn't imagine if he had a child going in and like posting pictures of that child online. Like, just because something horrible is done to you doesn't mean, you have to go lower back. Like, I just think shit's getting out of control. I felt like it had for a long time, which is why I stepped way back from this sector.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely believe that it's been out of control for a long time.
And
so
this was a question I had, and I posed to the girls in voice chat earlier today. It's like, where does it go from here? And I don't know, if you don't want to talk about this, Nunya, maybe I can do a live stream on it, but I'm happy to discuss it here if you're okay with it. Like, where does this sector go from here? Where does this community go from here? And what role do you want to play in it, And I'm just curious what others think about that. You know me, guys, I've always been curious about others' thoughts and opinions and how they get to them. And it's like, where does this go from here? Is it just going to continue to be the same, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, like literally going lower and lower on each other? And I'm including Brittany J in that, like going low on them. Like, is that just, it feels like it's become like a Shani and Rev community and the orbiters around Shani and Rev. So like, it's not Krama anymore. It's the Brittany J sector and all of her orbiters. And it's like, I don't mind discussing it sometimes, but I feel like I don't have a role in this. Like, it just doesn't feel like something I want to actively engage in. I'm just curious what others think.
I think that when you say like, where do we go from here? I think the first thing is you have to recognize that the community that once existed is like, it no longer exists. It was shattered a long time ago and separated a long time ago, right? So I feel like it broke off into sides, so to speak, not specific sides, but you know what I mean? I think that there is no low until Brittany is either completely off of the internet or like, well, shit, I think even if her kids were gone, I think that they would still keep going after her until Craig left her. And then I don't know what they would do from there. So I have no clue. But like utter destruction perhaps would suffice for them.
But would that even be enough? Like, okay, first I want to ask a question so people can type it in the chat. What does the Krama sector, Krama community, what do you think of when you hear that? Like, maybe not what it is now, but what it originally was. Like, what was your thoughts of what Krama
what it used to be?
Yeah, before I give you what I think it was. But
you have to tell me if the sound gets too loud. I have to go start dinner. But tell me if the fan gets too loud in the background with my headphones. Hopefully it'll noise reduce enough.
It doesn't sound too bad. It sounds like you're cooking bacon, but it's not horrible.
And I'm not.
But like, as far as like, even if she left online, like I saw what was going on with Brittany J at the end of Jones's live stream and how, she's in there saying like, it's never going to stop and blah, blah, blah. She's not going to leave. And I understand. If I was her, what would I do? I'd get my ass off the internet. Nothing is, if you know me as a human, as a person in real life on the internet, my family is the most important thing to me, and nothing will be more important than my family besides God. Like, it's God, then family, then everything else. And so like, if this was me and I couldn't stop actively engaging in it, or even if I could stop engaging in it and it still continued, my ass would become the biggest hermit, biggest Amish person ever, and I would protect my kids to the ends of the earth. But that's me. I'm not her. And so I get that everyone's different on that. But then I see like, okay, just to use the example of Shani and Rev. Now they're a little bit different, but not so much. They did get their kids taken away. So if the goal is to get their kids taken away, and rightfully so, because Rev actually physically abused them. So like, rightfully so, but it didn't stop anything. They went offline. Shani went offline for months and months. It didn't stop anything. So I just don't know. I don't know what'll change. And I feel like if that's the content you're taking in all the time and then putting back out, like how's that doing to your mental processes? I thought it was drama surrounding crime. Crime used to be true crime drama, like drama between true crime creators. Twist, she did say that, and she's absolutely right. Everybody did end up turning on each other. It's a community that feeds off of itself, and once you're demolish one person, you just move on to the next. It'll stop when the lawsuits are over. Crazy bitch thinks. I don't know. Krama as a creator drama, to me it was giving shit about cases and seeing what was happening surrounding them and putting out accurate information, calling out those exploiting it. There is a whole beautiful world. So for me, Krama was about accurate information in true crime. Hearing a true crime creator who claimed that they're putting out the story, and that is a person's most, traumatic experience, or probably one of their most traumatic experiences in their lives. And then you got a channel holder with, maybe just thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they're putting out inaccurate information. So for me, it was debunking that inaccurate information so these victims and their families could have the accurate information put out there. And it was also covering the drama that goes on between these creators. And I just feel like that's completely lost. And I wonder if anybody even wants to get back to that. Is that something people like? I don't know. I felt like it was an interesting time and a fun time calling out those that were exploiting victims and their families. I think it's always been there. It just switched from person to person, and apparently gets worse as we go. True crime as a whole is kind of unethical. Who cares if you fight a BHB or a JLR if Netflix is doing it on a massive scale? That's true, Jenny. And I used to be of the mindset that, like, well, at least they put out accurate information. But they don't, man. Me and Luke watched the Down the Hill documentary on Hulu over the weekend, and I'm like, they've got so much of this wrong. So much of it is completely inaccurate. There was this.
I think for me, I don't think so. One of the things that I became pretty disillusioned with very quickly was the calling out of those creators who were spreading misinformation or whatever. I think I would rather have something where the good information is out there, right?
Yeah.
So like you're providing the good information and debunking whatever lie may have been told. I feel like the calling out of creators is like counterproductive. Like I really do believe that it drives people to those channels instead of showing people that, like, yeah, but that channel just lied to you. People don't care if they lie. People don't care if it's the truth. They just want you to tell them what to believe. Unfortunately, some people, not all people.
Yeah.
So that's where I have, like, I don't mind the debunking, like, and we had talked earlier, like there's a lot of stuff going on right now that could be talked about even within true crime and trauma.
We love a good
space.
Debunking and a good timeline. And I think that's what's missing. Well, I don't even know. I shouldn't say it's missing because I don't know if it's missing or not. But that's the one thing I miss doing is timelining stuff and, putting a story together in chronological order. And even if who I thought was going to be wrong ended up being in the right, then so be it. But at least it was, enjoyable to do. And there's been so much true crime and drama surrounding it going on that people in our little sector don't even know about. Like there's some huge beefs going on in the Karen Reed sector and the Mackenzie Shrilla case. And it's just like nobody talks about that stuff over here anymore.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I think some people don't care to have like the timeline down. That's too much of an investment for drama, but that's because it's an investment to drama where you're talking about an investment to a true crime case. Like that's where, it definitely can make a difference for sure.
So it's a lot easier to go live and read comments and funny voices and make a silly presentation, or to go live and discuss the drama going on between creators than it is to thoroughly investigate a case to find out if the people are, exploiting it and saying the information inaccurately and then calling them out. That's why I always said trauma creators have to be in essence also true crime creators, because you have to know that what you're debunking and what you're correcting is accurate. Therefore you have to dig into the true crime case. And I can understand now why so many disagreed with me. It's because I don't think many of them actually did that. I think they just addressed and talked about the drama the way they wanted to. And I remembered when ad hominem was a thing. Like, oh, if you attack looks, then you attack, you've already lost the argument. But then come to find out that's okay and that's acceptable. So I don't know, so many things have changed. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Change is good sometimes. So, but I also see the negative aspects of it. I'm just curious, like, where does it go from here?
I think those who want the drama, like for me, I've experienced over the past few months, there are some people who have walked away and they've said, I'm not coming back over here because this is disgusting and I don't want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's other people who say, it's disgusting, I don't know why I'm watching this, but it's disgusting, but they're still watching it. And like they're in it, I don't know. I don't know if they're in it to like hope that it changes maybe, or in it to see where does it go from here maybe. I don't know.
I mean, look at it. We dropped down like 60 people as soon as we stopped talking about the Britney J drama. Yep.
Yeah.
It's insane because it's like, and I get it, drama fuels the content. It fuels the chatters and the hate. And I was, telling Anya earlier that I think the difference, I have always likened this to like reality TV or a soap opera, but the difference is the personal interaction that you have with these people in the side chat. And I think that has created a dopamine rush of hate and outrage and anger. And
I think this is a perfect place for people to come and let all their personal emotions get the best of them, where they can spew their trauma at somebody else.
That's true. Maybe it's to forget your own personal trauma and focus on somebody else's life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe your life's not so bad if you're focusing on how somebody else is suckier than you. They don't want solutions or ideas, Chasing said. I can see that. A lot of people don't. It's disheartening to see people I've seen in chats for years being completely okay with some of the worst behavior I've seen on the platform. And I've seen a lot. Yeah.
And some of them, like, it's impacted their content. Like, they used to be a creator. I know I've seen Tiny had done a call out of Hartley's creativity and how, she's lost part of her abilities to be creative in the ways that she used to. Like, even in the people who I may not have liked before, because she'd give them the cute character or a different kind of character or whatever, like, she'd make it so that it was kind of funny. You didn't feel like it was just a complete like shitbag response to the person. You got to just hear what was being said. And I think that was really good at the time, at that time. But now I feel like it's just like, oh, let me give this person I don't like and that my friends don't like the worst possible, image. And so that I can make sure that, they look like shit. And it impacts, it has impacted their creativity for sure.
There's a coyote in my backyard. You don't normally see coyotes out during daylight hours.
Where is, make sure that Coda.
Oh, they're in the living room. I know where they are.
Okay.
It's moving on down the creek, but that was weird. You don't normally see a coyote out like that. Anyway, once you firmly choose a side, you can no longer be creative and neutral. Yeah, or you get confirmation bias. Everybody does. I'm not pointing that directly at anyone.
Yeah.
And that's what I was hearing earlier with the clip that Joneson was playing about truth. It's like, I mean, it was evident that he heard what he wanted to hear. He absolutely had confirmation bias listening to that, because even the transcript picked up, you ain't got blood on your hands. You got poop on your hands. But he entered into it with a confirmation bias, and therefore he already put his own opinion on what it was going to be.
So it was funny to me, though, because that actually happened to Lynn from Breaking Chains and Granny a couple of weeks ago, maybe. And seen somebody has a clip of it. He says, I don't know. He says, so I can text you or so I can text. but they turned that into give me the subutex or
Is it call it as I
which
see
is
it?
like a which was like a drug. It may have been that may have been who it was, but like again, their ears heard something drug related. See, he's saying pass me the subutex. He's taking her, you know, what do you call it? He's taking her prescriptions or sharing prescriptions. Like it's just all these things, and it's just like, dude, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, calm down, please. But they heard it clear as day. And then I seen Clue had reviewed it and reviewed the clip with the closed captions on. And Clue was like, I don't know what the fuck they were hearing this morning, because that's not what he's saying. He didn't say anything about that. And like she kind of basically corrects it at that point. But I just thought that was very interesting. That was a few weeks ago.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, even if she would have, even if he did say Subutex, why are people shaming Matt Meds?
Oh, because she says she's not on Matt Meds. And so then it would just be proof that she lied yet again. Like they're insistent on proving like she's lied so much. And I get it. She lies about the littlest things, which is ridiculous. But this was just to prove yet another lie that she had, you know, said or done.
It's like listening to those ghost things. People always be hearing shit that ain't there. That's true.
Yes. Remember, so Josh used to cover Crabtree before Crabtree, you know.
Oh, did they correct it, Chasing? She said, but it took her to correct it for people to accept it. So she did
Granny
come out
to correct it? Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's interesting. That's crazy, but that's interesting. So they couldn't hear it for themselves until Granny said it.
Hold me
What did
closer,
you do?
Tony Danza.
Oh, God.
What's the other one that people always hear? Dressed up like a douche, another rotor in the middle.
Oh.
It's just song lyrics that people hear, you know, what they want to hear instead of, or what they think they hear instead of the actual
Well,
lyrics.
you may not know. Do you know the song by Usher? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next line, depending on what you hear, some people hear cruise in the streets and some people hear who's in the streets.
I heard who's in the street.
Yeah. I've always known it as cruise in the streets.
What a minute. It took Clue correcting it for anyone to believe that it wasn't what was said. Well, at least Clue corrected it, I guess.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Some of the
Thank
subs
God for
are
Clue.
a major part of the problem, playing telephone from chats to discords to private DMs. Oh yeah, the bone collectors are, but I don't even blame the bone collectors. You know, if someone comes in here and was to say that Jones's live talking mad shit about you two right now, I'm gonna go check and see before I start cussing Jones out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I blame
exactly.
the fact that the channel holder isn't willing to do their homework and go see if that's what was actually said before they co-sign it and put their word on it.
Yeah.
Walk this way. Was parking space? Oh, that one's different. Yes, excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Oh, I thought it was Kiss the Sky is always how I knew it.
It is Kiss the Sky, but some people thought it would say.
Oh, while I kiss this guy. I see.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I am going to end because my family should be home soon. And I will, again, I'm going to be trying to go live every day starting next week. So we'll see how it goes. And depending on, you know, where the streets are at, that'll determine what I'm going to talk about at that point in time. So,
well, Zoe, you would have lost out because we do know that song.
What song is it? Let me go look.
The excuse me while I kiss this guy. And then there's a little drum solo. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go. So you can. Do you have an outro to play, or do you need me to end it? If you're on your phone.
Oh no, I can end it. I brought my laptop to the kitchen with me.
Okay, bye, y'all.
All right, bye guys. Have a good one. I guess we'll just give you some big worm twerking on your way out because I don't know what videos Jones has in here. I got to get my own videos and put them in here. Let's see what this one is. Hold on, hold please. Oh well, I mean that's true. Gang, gang. Okay, we're gonna play the big worm twerking for now, and then I gotta add some videos in here so I can do this stuff. So thank you all for being here. Have a good one. Bye.
In the backyard, hey, hey. Garden going wild when the beat start, hey, hey. Neighbors looking out like, what's that shake? Whole block wiggle when the ground vibrate. Little dirt pile, see it start jumping. Brown line bend and the tail start pumping.